stuff.
The Earth is dying. Our home, Earth, once full of life, now suffocating under its own creation. The air grows heavy with smoke and toxins, and the oceans, once blue, are now veins of poison. Cities crumble beneath storms of dust and ash. Factories still burn, feeding an endless hunger for power, while nature retreats, silent, fading, as humanity drowns in the noise of its own decay. Our world is filled with disease and hunger. People wait in endless lines for food that never comes. Children starve as nations collapse into chaos, and the strong take what little remains. The air is thick, almost impossible to breathe. Even the rain burns as it falls. Animals grow sick and die in silence. Forests stand like ghosts of what once was life. 99% of humanity now lives in poverty. The fortunate few hide behind walls and filters, while the rest fight to survive a planet that no longer remembers how to give. It is the year 2080. Our world is dying, and we are the last generation to witness its fall. The rich now live in towers, high above the clouds, far from the sickness, the hunger, the rot below. They look down on the world they helped destroy, while the rest of us breathe the ashes of what they left behind.
Activate Protocol Horizon. Reschedule it for 20 years earlier. It is imperative we depart as soon as possible. Activate the assets.
Hi, Biomechanical Engineering Sector. Dr. Ripley here. To whom am I speaking?
This is Richard Maine. I represent Lord Jonathan Ashbury.
I also represent Ashbury Biotech Consortium, who employs you as well. Are you aware of the Horizon Project?
Yes, I am aware of Project Horizon, but it's not scheduled to begin until the next decade, as we're still testing more than half of the equipment.
Report to Command Center for briefing. Immediately.
War has consumed us as a species. We fought so long, that we've forgotten what peace even feels like. Cities burn without reason. Nations collapse over the ashes of pride. And somewhere along the way, we stopped remembering why we were fighting at all. Now, conflict is all we know, and all that remains of who we once were. Now, I must report for assignment. A classified operation known only as Project Horizon. They say it's humanity's final chance. A mission to build a new world among the stars. It's leading it is Dr. Carla Ripley, my ex-wife. A fate has a cruel sense of irony. After everything we lost, it brings us back together at the end. But evil as a way of surviving. The same greed that poisoned Earth now plans to follow us into the stars.
You and your team must remove
even on a new world,
from command.
The shadows of power and corruption will rise again.
The Lord has granted permission to start the Horizon Project immediately. Activate all protocols.
Good evening, everyone. Today marks the beginning of the Horizon mission, our bold step beyond Earth toward a new world waiting among the stars. A new planet means more than survival. It means a chance to rebuild with everything we've learned from home. We will carry the best of humanity with us. Today, the Horizon mission begins. A new home, a new future, and the proof that our spirit to explore will never die.
Citizens of Earth, today we stand at the dawn of a new chapter in human history. Project Horizon is not merely a mission. It is humanity's lifeline beyond our world. For 8 decades, Horizon will travel toward a new home among the stars. Its purpose is to ensure the continuation of our species and the birth of civilization beyond Earth. Solely a select group will embark on this journey. Individuals chosen by the world government for their skills, integrity, and service to humanity. Their mission is our legacy. They carry the hopes of 8 billion souls. So Project Horizon represents not the end, but the beginning of life renewed among the stars.
But then, the secret got out. The secret got out. Someone leaked the details of Project Horizon. The world learned what the government had tried to hide, that only a chosen few would escape. Everything, rest of humanity, would be left behind to die. The riots erupted across every continent. Crowds stormed government centers, burning what remained of order. So far, the streets filled with rage as billions realized they were never part of the plan. Lepless, terrified, and betrayed, the world turned against its own leaders. Governments fell within weeks. Cities burned under their own despair. And as we prepared to leave Earth behind, the screams of the forgotten echoed louder than any engine. Project Horizon was meant to save humanity, but it had already destroyed what little humanity we had left. Dr. Carla Ripley now oversees the construction of the Aegis, the ship meant to carry us across the stars. Piece by piece, it rises above the planet, a monument of steel and faith, orbiting what's left of home. It said the Aegis will travel for 80 years, an entire lifetime in darkness. And every bolt, every panel, is a desperate attempt to give humanity one last chance to live. They're using a new kind of fuel, something experimental, unstable, a fusion of antimatter and solar plasma. It's the only technology powerful enough to send a ship this massive beyond our solar system. No one outside the engineering teams knows how it truly works. Some say even Dr. Ripley doesn't fully trust it. But trust no longer matters. Only survival does. To survive the journey, the passengers will enter cryogenic sleep, suspended in pods designed to keep the body preserved for nearly a century of silence. 80 years of drifting through space, while time forgets us. They say when we awaken, Earth will be nothing but a memory, a ghost orbiting a dying sun. Multiple nations are working together now, or pretending to. Factories in Asia produce the hull. Europe manages the dryo systems. North America handles propulsion. Old enemies now share blueprints, but no one fully trusts anyone else. Even in humanity's final act of unity, the shadows of politics and power remain. Sections of the Aegis are launched into orbit, each piece locked into place by drones and remote arms. From the ground, it looks like a chain of silver lights stretching across the night sky. Children point at it, believing they're watching the birth of a miracle. But those of us who know the truth see it for what it is, a lifeboat for a dying world. We don't know who will go and who will be left behind. The selection remains a secret. Names chosen behind closed doors. All we can do is watch as history writes itself above our heads. For some, the Aegis is salvation. For others, it's the end of hope itself. We don't know who will go and who will be left behind. The selection remains a secret. Names chosen behind closed doors. All we can do is watch as history writes itself above our heads. For some, the Aegis is salvation. For others, it's the end of hope itself. It's a journey no one has ever made before. 80 years across the void, a lifetime suspended between the stars. Every possible risk, every failure, has been calculated 1,000 times. From radiation storms to system breakdowns, they say nothing has been left to chance. But space does not forgive mistakes. No simulation can prepare us for the silence waiting out there. The Aegis was built to survive on her own. Every circuit, every panel, can repair itself through nanite swarms and automated drones. The artificial intelligence known as Aurora will pilot the ship for 80 years, guiding her through darkness and time until we reach our new home. A study, if she succeeds, will awaken under a new sun. If she fails, humanity's story ends somewhere between the stars. We are adrift in the endless dark, flying farther than any human has before. For 60 years we slept, dreaming of a tomorrow. Now we awaken, pioneers on the edge of the unknown. The first to come this far, to build a new home, to give humanity a second chance. After so many years in the cryopods, we had to train our bodies again, sharpen our minds. There was no manual for this. We are the first. And now, our journey nears its end. Soon, we will set foot on Horizon, our new home.
I'm excited we're finally here. I can't imagine what awaits us. A hostile world of struggle, or a paradise beyond our dreams.
Alex Hunter, Major, security detail for this mission. Not much for cameras or technology, but Command insisted we keep these logs. I'm not here to talk science. My job is simple. Keep this crew alive and make sure nothing gets in the way of our landing. 60 years frozen. And I open my eyes to a new world waiting. I don't know what's out there, but I'll stand ready to face it.
This is Carla Ripley. I've just woken after 60 years in cryosleep. It feels like a dream, but my body remembers the weight of time. The mission is real. A few days since I opened my eyes. My muscles ache, but I'm walking again. The ship hums with life. And so do we. We're close now. Only days until we reach our new home. Through the windows, I can almost see it waiting. A world untouched, waiting for us to begin. I don't know what awaits us on that planet, but I believe in this mission, and in the people who came with me. Whatever happens, this is humanity's second chance.
We brought our best engineering with us. We came prepared for every possible scenario, every risk, every failure. We are here to stay. 1,000 souls, ready to build a new world. From scientists to soldiers, we carry everything humanity needs to begin again.
Welcome, everyone, to the mission briefing. I'm Carla Ripley, biomechanical engineer on board. Let's begin with our objectives for the days ahead. As you can see, we're approaching Horizon, the world that will become our new home. A new beginning for our entire species. Horizon is remarkable. Its air richer in oxygen than Earth's. Its forests vast. Its land 10 times greater. Only 35% is water. A world built for life. It's the perfect house for us. The weather forecast for the coming week looks clear, which means conditions are safe. We'll be able to begin our landing as planned. Our scans reveal signs of native life, creatures, perhaps even humanoid in form. But there is no trace of an advanced civilization. Our landing will happen in 3 phases. First, we secure the site. Then we bring in supplies. And finally, we set up full life support. With me is Major Alex Hunter, the man in charge of our security. 60 years of sleep hasn't dulled his edge. He's the shield of this mission. So, Major Hunter, think you can manage working with me this time? Or will history repeat itself?
If I recall, Ripley, it wasn't me who nearly got us killed last time. But don't worry. This time I'll keep you out of trouble.
Listen up! You've trained hard for this. You are ready. Be smart. Watch each other's backs. I'll see you on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, hoorah!
But now, we face a truth no one prepared us for. Horizon is not empty. There is life here. Beings who walked this soil long before we arrived. So what does that make us? Are we the pioneers of a new dawn? Or the invaders who will bring war to their home? Every step we take could be the beginning of a fresh start for humanity. Or the first step into darkness. And that choice will define the fate of us all.
Commander Darius Kane, Head of Operations. Initiating access to classified mission files. Authorization granted.
Commander Kane, my name is Lord Reginald Blackthorne. I am the man who financed this colony, and every soul aboard sails beneath my banner. On this ship lies my secret, my body in cryogenic sleep, and with me, my nephew. This colony, it is not what it seems. The true mission is far greater, to seek a cure for death itself. That is why you were chosen to serve me. When the cure is found, I am to be awakened. Then I will claim my rightful place as master of the new colony. All who remain will live under my rule.
This is Commander Kane. Initiate landing sequence. You're cleared for takeoff and descent procedures.
time has come. After 60 years in the dark, we are finally landing on Horizon. I lead the first boots on the ground, our vanguard, our shield. Every structure we raise, every wall we build, will decide if this colony survives. This is more than steel and stone. It's the foundation of a future. A base not just to protect us, but to stand as a beacon that humanity has endured. Here, on this alien soil, we claim our place, not as wanderers, but as builders of a new world. Our engineers are moving fast, structures rising from the soil, systems falling into place. So far, no problems, no setbacks. The men and women are working as if they've been waiting their whole lives for this moment. But Horizon isn't empty. We've seen creatures in the distance, strange, unfamiliar, yet something in their movements reminds me of home. It's as if the world itself is echoing Earth, but through shapes and forms we've never known. Every day this camp grows stronger, and every day this planet reveals just a little more of its mystery. For now, we build. For now, we prepare. The camp is taking shape. Soon, everyone will walk these grounds and see the wonders and the beauty of this new world. In all our history, we only ever truly knew war. From the very beginning of our kind until the twilight of our world, conflict shaped us. The strong rose, the weak were conquered, and empires crumbled beneath the weight of ambition. That is the legacy we carry with us, even here, across the stars. And I wonder, when we look upon the beings who live here, creatures who dwell in harmony with this land, will we repeat the cycle? Will we bring them the same chains, the same fire, the same endless struggle that scarred our own world? Or will we choose another path? Will we become something greater, something more than the wars that made us? That answer will decide not only their fate, but the fate of humanity itself. Our new home is breathtaking, full of life, rich with beauty, and inhabited by an indigenous species. They appear humanoid, living simply and in harmony. This planet, it could be our heaven. But we brought our pollution and our greed with us, tainting the very paradise we came to find. This is Alpha Team Leader, advancing toward the meeting point. Maintain formation and stay alert. I've got movement. I repeat, movement in my sector. Switching to thermal now. Everyone, abort the mission. Repeat, abort the mission. Fall back to base immediately. We've got new orders. They were always watching us from the shadows, but never attempted contact. They simply let us wander, and explore their home. They live a simple life, a beautiful life, something we lost centuries ago.
Often, 他们都是埋伏。
This is Team Alpha Leader. I'm heading back to base. My God, this planet is incredible. Everything feels alive here. It's the perfect new start for us. A gift from heaven. Or maybe this is heaven. But soon, we began to destroy the land, cutting through forests, draining rivers, reshaping the soil to fit our design. We said it was progress, that it was necessary to survive. But deep down, we were just repeating the same mistakes we made on Earth. We built our walls, our machines, our cities, bringing the noise, the smoke, and the hunger for more. This world gave us life, beauty, balance, and in return, we scarred it. Maybe it's in our nature to conquer, to consume, to destroy the very worlds that give us hope. We came here to start again, but maybe humanity was never meant to begin anew. Maybe we only ever bring the end.
General, open your eyes. You're destroying the fauna on this planet before I can even study it. If we don't understand this ecosystem first...
Our mission is survival, not science experiments. This colony depends on us securing it, not wasting time playing in a laboratory.
Give me just 2 or 3 days, enough time to collect samples before you destroy that area. It's all I need to understand what we're dealing with. Then I'll take my team and go. We'll collect the samples, finish the work, and prove this ecosystem deserves more than destruction.
Make sure she's tracked. Every move, every transmission. If she deviates, report it at once.
This is Centurion 4BF. We are ready to take off.
Centurion 4BF, we've been hit by lightning. Controls are failing. Repeat, controls are failing. Mayday! Mayday! We're going down! I repeat, we're going down. Mayday!
She crashed somewhere in this sector. I need to find the tracker. It's the only thing that will lead me to her. I can't disappoint her again. Not this time. She trusted me, believed that I could keep her safe, that I could lead us through this mission. If she's out there, alone, hurt, I have to find her before she gets into more trouble. This planet, it's wild, unpredictable, dangerous, but I'll search every inch of it if I have to. I won't lose her. Not again. I have no choice. I must find her. This is my chance at redemption. My second chance to make things right. She trusted me once. I won't fail her again. I'll search every dangerous corner of this world if I have to. This is my promise. I will bring her home. something far worse was coming our way. A shadow we couldn't see. A force we couldn't understand. And it was already moving toward us.
And those about you in this part of body one way.
Sir, we detected something entering an atmosphere. A large object on the dark side of the planet.
Send troops into the jungle, find and identify that landed ship now. Sweep every meter, move fast, and report back immediately.
This is Eagle 1, ready to land and deploy. Standing by for clearance. No signs of them. Keep moving. Sweep the sector and report anything unusual. Move fast.
We thought we were the hunters, but now it seems something is hunting us.